Hello to the mighty Southland, and welcome to this week's Division Manager Message. And a lot of super exciting things are going on in Vector and in the Western region, and certainly here in the Southland Division. First of all, I want to offer apologies to Mr. Anthony Hayes, who doesn't like it when I don't wear a shirt with a collar when I leave my message. But I will tell you, I was so fired up when I got my Vector, what do you call it, pullover right here yesterday that I haven't taken it off since I got it. So I had to keep on wearing it. Pretty sweet when you win some Vector or Cutco swag. And oftentimes those things will be available to you. And whenever those contests come up, you got to make sure you take full advantage. I want to start off by giving away something for free. And we're not really giving it away. Someone has earned this. We had a push period contest a few weeks ago, and many people won some Pearl Sentoku knives and Sentoku carvers. And they were engraved and they were all shipped out to people. And I saw lots of I love it when you guys get your free Cutco and you post it on your group me's. That fires me up. But there was one contest that we had not determine the winner yet, and that was for a red studio set. All right, so here's the way this contest worked. Let me share my screen with you. So here were the rules of the contest. We had a push week. It was actually 8 days long, but a push week, and everyone over 1,000 got an entry into a drawing. And the drawing, you could get extra entries into the drawing for once you hit that 1,000 mark, every $500 more, there was an extra entry into the drawing. And one example would be a rep that's at 2,000 would get 3 chances, 1 chance for having the 1,000, and then 2 more chances for each of the 500 that they sold. So what was the contest for? Well, pretty cool. It was for a red studio set plus 4, right? So this is what we're about to do the drawing for. So let us open up the wheel of names and see who won it. If you have a look at the drawing chances, you'll see right here that Logan Assad, who had 11,712, has the most chances by far. And Chloe Howell had over 6,000, so she's got a lot of chances here. And then, as you can see, the people, as you get farther down, they get less and less chances, but everybody over 1,000 gets at least 1 chance at this drawing. All right, so to make this more fun, I'm going to shuffle it. Bam, shuffled. Now they're all in various orders, and let's see who wins. Studio set in red. The Fire Red Studio. Miss Jones, do you like chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry? Oh, then you probably prefer the red. From West LA, it is Gus Madero, $2,800 for the week, and he is the winner of a studio set in red. Hey, Gus or Kuval or someone from West LA, just let me know if the address on Vector Connect is correct, and we will ship that out. So I love giving away things for free, and that's one of my favorite things to be able to do. That's why we like to set up lots of fun, cool contests throughout the company. Hey, it's a cool job. You know, you do demos, you get paid, you make sales, you get paid way more. And then we also just throw extra stuff on top of that. Just a few short weeks, many of the people that are listening to this message will be hopping on buses or some cases airplanes and headed out to a Western region trip to Lake Havasu. We're going to spend 4 days at Lake Havasu, just enjoying each other's company and enjoying the super warm weather. Now, it's actually warmer by an average of 3 or 4 degrees in Lake Havasu than it is in Cabo San Lucas and Puerto Vallarta this time of year. So we are going to be having a super good time. So always be on the lookout for when prizes are up for grabs, and make sure you just make plans to actually win. That was the best advice I ever received. I was a new manager, I remember, and I had a meeting with one of the all-time greats in the business at the time. His name was Ed. And I just remember him saying this really profound thing. And I didn't realize how profound it was at the time, but he said, here's the best advice I can give you in our business: win the prizes. And I didn't really resonate why that was so valuable. But as my career progressed, I just realized that every time there was some kind of a prize, if I gave a genuine, honest effort to try to win that prize, money was never an issue ever again, because as you're winning the prizes, you do that by succeeding. And when you're going for prizes, and customers are super excited to help us win prizes. But if you say, hey, I need to pay my rent, so please buy something. Well, it doesn't resonate, right? So that's why having all these little contests, and every time you get a fast start contest or some kind of a contest or a president's club, you got to be taking full advantage of that stuff. All right. So last week was a great week. Let me show you who did what. So we were led last week by Mission Viejo. The Jeremy Farr and the Mission Viejo squad were the #1 office in our division. And after that, you see Newport Beach came in at 4th in the region, but 2nd in our division. Then a couple of spots below that, you got Kuval Patel and the West Los Angeles team knocking out a very solid week. And we rounded out our top 4 last week by the Downey Store and Hans Hilton, the $1 Million Mambas. So how did the division finish for the week? Well, this is how we finished in new business. You can see we did 48,255 in new business. This is all reps under $30,000. So if you're under $30,000 in CPO, you count for the new business competition. Once you get past 30, you count for a different competition. But last year, you can see our new business was 28,799. So we are significantly ahead of where we were last year at this time. And remember, last year in this category, we were the national champions. So this is really good to see. Let's keep up the good work there. As far as the total business category, I felt like we had a pretty solid week. We had 108,000 compared to last year. We were at 41,000. So we more than doubled for the week, which I'm super fired up about. Yet the North Star division, the Rocky Mountain division, Virginia and Rising Sun all outshipped us for the week. So if you are over 30,000 and you're hearing this message, we got to keep on stepping it up, right? Keep on stepping up. And by the way, quick shout out to Logan Assad. He's the newest rep on our team that just passed the $30,000 mark. So you now compete, everybody competes for the total business, but it becomes even more important for people over that $30,000 mark. Speaking of old business, this is the Old Biz report for the week. We were led by Michael Lemaster, 14 orders for $15,000. He had one really big order last week, which really helped out a lot. He had one order that the CPO was about $7,000 or $8,000. So that's pretty awesome. A business owner buying gifts for clients. So that's pretty positive. We had Francine Arredondo Hilton coming in at number 2 from Downey. From Long Beach, John Bruckner had his best week of his career. He's at almost 100,000 in sales. Just had his best week in his career. Very nice job, John Bruckner. Leah Eliopoulos and Connor Kelly from Anaheim were the next 2 spots. As you see, Newport Beach, John Villegas back in action at 3,400 for the week. Very nice to see John. Ben Cooper from West LA at the number 6 spot. Sally Sigario at number 7. Oh, I did it wrong. Ben's number 7. Sally's number 8. Nate's number 9. And then Madison Britton rounded out our top 10 at 1,700 for the week. New Biz, we were led by Parker Eusebio with 3 orders for 2,900. Parker's pretty new on the job, so good work. As I mentioned there, Logan, who this will be your last time, Logan, to be counted for the new business since you're now over that 30,000 mark, as you can see, but number 2 for the week. Nice work. Caroline Patterson, 4 orders for 2,500. Another solid week. Dina Contreras from West LA. Chantel from Downey coming in at 2,300. Kevin Rogers from Newport Beach, another fairly new on the job. Same with Chantel. Kevin at 1,800 for the week. And Kamakana Makalani, look at that. I practiced 1877, 6 orders, still pretty new on the job. What is this, week 2 or 3 for I think it goes by Makana. Very nice. And then 2 folks from Mission Viejo, Caitlin Baker and Jacob Comp coming in there at number 8 and number 9, and then rounding out our top 10 from Covina is Kiera coming in at 1,600. So that's who led the way for the Mighty Southland last week. We did have 239 orders for the week, $455 average order size. Interesting to note, the week before we had 238 orders, so 1 more order, and our average order the week before was $454, so $1 higher. And it's interesting how consistent that is. We've been consistent this whole month. This is the total business record-breaking track that we needed to be on. The red line is what we needed to break the total business Western region record. Okay, now this is unofficial. This is just according to our calculation. So there's a small possibility that we could have broken the record, but it looks like we're going to be just shy of breaking that record, which is a little bit sad, but still phenomenal. This is an all-time Western region record too, so still phenomenal work without a doubt. And then this is the new business. Okay, so the red line is the target, and the blue line is what we officially or unofficially have completed. So we should, as long as all the orders process and there's no credit cards that are expired or who knows what. As long as everything tabs the way it should, we should have broken not only the Western region record, but the national sales record for the month of March. So great job, everybody, all managers and all reps. Really good work as we continue our year of breaking record. What's next? Well, what's next is, of course, phone jams. Phone time is important. People who make the most phone calls schedule the most demos. People who schedule the most demos do the most demos. People who do the most demos make the most sales, therefore make the most money, get the best experience, have the most fun, have the highest likelihood to advance in the business. There's just so many reasons why, and it all starts with just simple phone jams. We have a dedicated team of people that work really hard to make these phone jams fun, interesting, keep the energy high. And if you've attended a bunch of phone jams and you might be interested in being part of the phone jam crew, or we call them the special ops crew, let your manager know. Well, we've got some openings that we're trying to fill to make sure that we continue to have the best phone jams anywhere in the company. And that's what keeps us at the top of the reports week after week. We also have something coming up this Saturday, only for managers. This is for current managers and people who are training to open up their own office teams this summer. which we're going to have about 10 people opening new offices here in the next few weeks. We're going to have live and in-person training, believe it or not, at the pilot office. If you've been invited, you already have the details, but I'm just excited to get together with you guys for a couple of hours, have some live face-to-face discussions. We're going to order some food. We're going to feast together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you want to do something together face to face, just stick around. We're going to have some opportunities to get together for some high level training, in person type of training, and we'll even give you some specific knife training and let you learn how to use the knives even more effectively and efficiently, so you can then educate customers even better. It's going to be fun. I don't know what happened to number 3 and number 4, but I do know what number 5 is, and that is to be awesome in April. It's a new month. So it's new time to shine. Everybody starts over from scratch at the beginning of each month for monthly sales competitions. But April is also a very key month in our Vector calendar. It's the last month of the spring campaign, right? We have a 4-month campaign in the spring. And so people are going for things like the President's Club. You might be in contention for an All-American Scholarship or other things. So this is a really key month for that, but maybe more importantly, it's for building momentum for the summer. And summer momentum is really important. Those of you that have been in our business during a summer, last summer, for example, you know how things change. Everybody just sells more. You can't not sell more just by being around, because of the way the energy changes. I know you might not understand just kind of how you get caught up in the flow of things, but that's what happens, where we might have a team meeting now with 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 people. Imagine 100 people, 150 people, right? Imagine some live events. We'll start having a couple of beach parties and different things this summer as well. So the summertime is the time to shine, and April is the momentum building month. So make sure that you're doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, we got all kinds of hashtags that are going on, and I will leave you with this simple thing: TMSL, the Mighty Southland. That's you and me. Choose growth. You're going to make choices all day long. Always make the choice that gives you the most growth. Always be leading. You are a leader, whether you know it or like it or not. Somebody is looking up to you, and you're going to have more opportunities and more opportunities the more you recognize how much of a leader you are on a day-to-day basis. SL domination. That's what we are. That's what we do. Southland. Last year we won silver. This year we're trying to win 2. That's why we hashtag run it back ×2. And then my favorite hashtag of all, today. Not tomorrow. Not what am I going to do tomorrow. Don't just talk about it. Do it. See ya.